In the heart of the Amazon rainforest lies a river shrouded in mystery. It was only recently that its secrets were uncovered, and what they found is both shocking and terrifying. Join us as we take you on an expedition through this hidden world where danger lurks around every bend and the very essence of life is at stake. Welcome back, everyone. Here today, we're going to delve into the depths of the Amazon rainforest to uncover the truth behind the mysterious river of death. What is this river, and why should you never swim in it? You'll have to watch till the end to find out. But before we dive in, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling stories and mysteries. Let's get started. As we venture deeper into the Amazon rainforest, the air grows thick with anticipation and a sense of impending doom. The towering trees form a dense canopy overhead, blocking out the sun and casting long, eerie shadows on the forest floor. Suddenly, we hear a low growl echoing through the dense foliage. It's a sound that sends shivers down our spines, a primal warning of the dangers that lie ahead. The growl seems to come from the very depths of the forest, a guttural rumble that reverberates in our chests. Is it the sound of a fearsome creature, or perhaps the whisper of the forest itself, warning us of the peril that awaits? We can't be sure. But as explorers, we cannot be deterred. The allure of the unknown draws us deeper into the emerald embrace of the Amazon. Determined to uncover the secrets that lie hidden within, we push through the undergrowth, our eyes scanning the forest floor for any sign of movement. Each snap of a twig or rustle of leaves sends adrenaline surging through our veins. The temperature rises, creating a thick, heavy air that clings to our skin. The humidity seeps into our clothes, making them stick uncomfortably. Despite the discomfort, we press on, driven by our insatiable curiosity. The dense canopy overhead seems to close in, stifling the air. The silence becomes deafening, broken only by the pounding of our own hearts. As darkness begins to fall, the forest transforms into a realm of shadows and whispers. Hey guys, welcome back. If you thought the story so far was scary, just wait till you hear what happens next. As we ventured deeper into the heart of the river's domain, the dense foliage gave way to a clearing, revealing a sight that left us stunned. In the distance, rolling hills rose majestically against the azure sky, their slopes adorned with vibrant wildflowers. The tranquility of the scene was palpable, a serene oasis that seemed worlds away from the bustling cities and concrete jungles of our daily lives. But as we took in the beauty of this idyllic landscape, a sense of unease crept upon us, for we had a feeling that we were not alone in this secluded paradise. Determined to uncover the truth, we decided to investigate the source of the haunting growls. Armed with flashlights, we ventured deeper into the forest, our steps cautious, our eyes scanning the darkness for any sign of movement. We continued our trek, knowing that we were in the presence of something wild, something that thrived in the darkest recesses of the forest. But as we pressed on, the growls grew more frequent. The cacophony reached a crescendo. We wanted to run, to escape the oppressive presence that seemed to permeate this place, but our feet were rooted to the spot, our bodies frozen by an unseen force. As the figure approached, we strained to make out their features, to catch a glimpse of the face that had disturbed the ancient slumber of this forgotten forest. Their eyes, burning like twin embers in the darkness, locked onto ours, piercing the veil of our composure. In that moment, we felt the weight of centuries pressing down on us, the secrets and mysteries of the forest converging on our small corner of the clearing. The figure raised a hand, its fingers gnarled and twisted like the roots of an ancient tree, beckoning us closer. Their voice, a raspy whisper that seemed to slither through the air, broke the silence. "Who are you?" they rasped, their words echoing with the wisdom and weariness of ages past, their gaze unwavering, piercing the facade we had carefully constructed, stripping us bare before their all-seeing eyes. We were trapped in a web of ancient magic. The figure's words hung in the air, challenging us to reveal our true selves, to lay bare the secrets that lay dormant within our own hearts. Their question echoed not just in our ears, but in the chambers of our souls, forcing us to confront the darkness that lurked even in our own humanity. The forest held its breath, the trees leaning in as if eager to hear our response, their silent anticipation amplifying the weight of our words. Our answer, once simple, had become a monumental choice. To speak truthfully would risk exposing the depths of our vulnerabilities, while deceit could invite the wrath of the ancient guardian who stood before us. With each passing moment, the pressure mounted, the fate of our journey hanging in the balance. The question hung in the air, a tangible presence that pressed against our resolve. My companion hesitated, his gaze flickering between the guardian and the shadowed depths of the forest. He knew the weight of our predicament, the delicate balance between truth and deception. But as he opened his mouth to speak, a sudden commotion broke the tension. From the tree line, a new figure emerged, their features obscured by the darkness. But as they stepped into the clearing, a gasp escaped my lips. It was Elara, her eyes wide with alarm. "Run," she whispered urgently. "The Guardian's power is too strong. We must flee while we still can." Her words were a lifeline, pulling me back from the brink of uncertainty. In that moment of crisis, I knew I had to make a decision. Should I trust Elara's instincts and flee, or should I stay and face the consequences of our deception? Time seemed to slow, each second stretching into an eternity as I weighed my options. But the urgency in Elara's voice left no room for hesitation. I knew we couldn't stay any longer. The forest itself seemed to tremble with anticipation, urging us to make a choice. Without another word, I turned and ran, racing into the labyrinth of trees, the sound of my own footsteps echoing in my ears. Behind me, I heard the Guardian's voice, a booming roar that shook the very foundations of the forest. "You cannot escape the truth," it boomed, its words heavy with ancient power. But I didn't dare look back. I pushed through the undergrowth, my heart pounding against my ribs, the Guardian's presence looming like a specter of doom. I ran blindly, desperate to escape the clutches of the forest's wrath. Branches whipped at my face, thorns tore at my clothes, but I didn't care. I had to get away. Then, suddenly, as if sensing my desperation, the trees began to part before me. With a burst of adrenaline, I surged forward, scrambling through the narrow passage. As I emerged on the other side, I collapsed onto the forest floor, gasping for breath, my body aching with exertion. My lungs screamed for air, but I couldn't stop. Then, in the distance, I saw it, a faint glimmer of light piercing through the dense canopy. Hope surged through me. With renewed vigor, I surged forward, racing towards the light as if my life depended on it. Bursting through the final barrier of trees, I gasped in amazement. Before me lay a clearing bathed in the soft glow of moonlight, but as I approached, I heard a deep voice echoing from the depths of the hole. "So you seek to escape the forest's grasp," the voice boomed, resonating with ancient power. "But know this, the path you seek lies beyond the veil of tears." The voice faded, leaving me on the precipice of a new mystery. The path to freedom lay beyond the veil of tears, but what did that mean? And how could I possibly reach the other side? My mind raced, searching for answers, but the only response was the ceaseless roar of the waterfall. As I stood there contemplating the cryptic message, Elara approached me, her eyes filled with concern. "Are you all right?" Revealing a sliver of the Milky Way, a celestial tear in the fabric of the night. The Guardian's words echoed in my mind. "Only when the moon weeps can the veil be crossed." Was this the key to my freedom, a celestial phenomenon,